the 2K Sports pregame show.
Okay, basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports, but you know that already. And coming up in just a bit, tip-off will be live from Salt Lake City as the Jazz go up against the Sacramento Kings. Well, for Sacramento, we've kind of waited and waited for this team to come together and start producing, but it just hasn't happened. And now we've gotten pretty deep into the season, so time's not on their side. And tonight, we'll watch De'Aaron Fox, tremendous speed and quickness, even when compared to other point guards, Shaq.
You know, the point guard position in the NBA is stronger than it's ever been. Irons sharpens irons, so I think it'll be special.
Yes, he's speed, and speed does kill. He's a competitor on both ends of the floor. I love this guy.
And with the game just about ready to begin, time to send it to Kevin Harlan with the call.
We're at Vivint Smart Home Arena, the home of the Jazz, as 2K Sports brings you today's action. Live from Salt Lake City, Utah. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. The Jazz make a quick stop here at home before heading back out on the road. Well, guys, at this point, while still many things can change, their record is not on par with their performance last year. Maybe a cause for concern, but something they are well aware of.
And seeing where Utah is, they've just lacked that one extra piece that could put them over the top this season. They haven't been able to kind of set themselves apart.
What they've done, they've kept themselves in the playoff picture, though. They haven't been spectacular, but they're still in the race. And we all know anything can happen in the postseason.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Thanks very much. Well, Quinn Snyder is the coach here in Utah, and he said, as a coaching staff, we show the players we have confidence in them. And then we're unbelievably demanding. But it has to be mixed with patience. And that, over time, pays off. Kevin?
Teaching and motivating. He's done a nice job, D.A. Thanks. Smitty, early in a season, how many of these surprising losses can really be considered upsets, do you think?
You know, the great teams, they look at it's like a marathon. They're looking to just get better. But I think for the younger teams, they will love to gain some confidence in knocking off some of these playoff favorites or these teams that's been, I guess, picked by us, the media and the fans, as the favorites. But I think a lot of teams look at it as let's just build. It's more about building to the end of the season versus at the beginning of the season.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the court for Sacramento. On the wings, Hield and Bogdanovich. Down low, it's Bagley and Cauley-Stein. And it's Fox in at the one. To the left wing. And Gobert kicks to Crowder. Connects from three-point range. Crowder's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And here is Fox. The pass to Cauley-Stein. Hield against Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Hield, the pass to Fox. Cauley-Stein in the post. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Yeah, instinctively, too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator, and that's one reason why his team is playing well.
Crowder kicks to Favors. Nice ball movement by Utah. Bogdanovich against Crowder. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Here's Mitchell. That one off the back iron and out.
Tough miss. He found some space inside the arc, but he could deliver.
Now, here's Fox. He's guarded closely. Here's Bagley. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Outside Crowder. Passes it to Gobert. Here's Neto. Cauley Stein defending. Favors passes to Mitchell. Back to Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
In pick and roll situations, Donovan Mitchell has done an outstanding job of being unselfish and making the right play.
Now here's Cauley Stein. He's coming off a 10-point game against Oklahoma City.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
Greg, as we know, Buddy Hield, a Wooden Award winner at Oklahoma.
I mean, he grew from nothing, his words, in the Bahamas. And his first hoop of crate he nailed to some plywood. Couldn't even afford the nails. Had to find those. So from there to here, what an incredible journey.
Free throw drops for Hield.
The Utah Jazz, their offense, they can go at you from several angles. They have a lot of shot creators and a lot of guys that can put it on the floor. Solid shooting, and they don't get sped up on the offensive end.
Now here's Gobert. He's coming off a 10-point game against Indiana.
And when you factor in the assist totals, that's a complete game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Fox kicks to Bogdanovich. Pass to Cauley Stein. Gobert with the defensive effort. And Smitty with the Jazz offense. They are looking for that corner three.
Yes, indeed. They took advantage of that last season. They took the most corner threes in the league, and they had the third highest percentage from there.
Utah shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
One shot.
Free throw good, Crowder.
Last year was a tricky one for Crowder. Pretty much all of his shooting percentages were down. Just never seemed to get into a rhythm.
Now here's Hield. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City.
Also, you have to mention the rebounding, another area where he excelled.
Fox against Mitchell. Now Fox over Mitchell. The dive for the ball. Bagley the pass to Fox. Hield outside. Cauley Stein at the elbow. Ball's knocked loose, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And talking about Jay Crowder, he was traded a couple times last season. It seemed to have an effect.
Coming into a new scheme, Kevin, it's never easy. When you're a role player like Crowder, you have to figure out how to fit in. But give him credit. He still fought hard, and he gave great effort.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's coming off a 37-point game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
You can't forget about how great he was at forcing contact and getting to the line. He racked up a lot of easy points at the line that way.
From the arc. Here's Favors. Knocked away. The Kings trail by 6. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Hield. Kicks to Bagley. Outside Bogdanovich. Shoots over Crowder. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Mitchell against Hield. Down low. Favors finds Neto. Mitchell outside. Shoots the three. Bagley with the rebound.
You know, a little off his game this quarter. Still trying to find a rhythm, though.
And now Utah, fast break. Neto, the pass to Favors. Now Crowder. Nice ball movement by Utah. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Here's Neto. No points in the game yet for him. Over Bagley. They get it back. Favors lays it up off the glass.
You love the effort of Favors on the glass. He's a scrappy player who comes away with second chance opportunities for his club.
Now here's Fox. He's coming off a 13-point game against Oklahoma City.
And his shot blocking helped as well. Those 2 blocks he had were big for them.
Utah leading by 8. Neto kicks to Favors. Bogdanovich against Crowder. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Crowder's got 8.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. Their last encounter was in Sacramento.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded. And now a quick review at the numbers for Cauley-Stein. He's around 6 points per game, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And the numbers, they back it up. Whether he can sustain this level of production, we don't know. But the arrow's pointing upward right now.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. 32 points for him last game against Oklahoma City.
You can't forget about how great he was at forcing contact and getting to the line. He racked up a lot of easy points at the line that way.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Up top, Crowder. And Gobert kicks to Neto. Outside, Crowder. The pass to Mitchell. In the corner, Crowder with it. Off the left rim and out.
An uncontested look for mid-range. He typically drains that one.
Bogdanovich dishes to Heel. Bogdanovich against Crowder. Neto finds Gobert. Mitchell outside. Back to Gobert. Passes it to Mitchell. Overhealed. Rebound by the Kings.
It's been a frustrating quarter for him shooting the basketball. He just has to make sure he's taking good shots.
Back to Fox. Outside, Bogdanovich. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. And now just a 5-point Utah lead.
And Fox is a solid passer, knows how to get the ball to his guys when they're ready to let it go.
Gobert the pass to Mitchell. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Mitchell's got a couple of threes now in the first for Utah. Fox with it. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. He kicks to Bagley. Pass to Fox. Over Gobert. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Quinn Snyder, one of the more serious and intense coaches in the NBA. He has an MBA and a law degree. Takes a very measured approach to coaching, and it fits the team perfectly.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Udo's checked in for Favors. Cephalosha comes in for Crowder. Burks, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Dante Exum in for Raul Neto. Back to Gobert. He dishes it to Burks. With the teardrop, and that's 2 points on the layup. And Steve, you talk about Snyder's intensity, perhaps has one of the sternest faces on the sideline.
That intensity has translated to his defense. He's rebuilt the team on that end. The Jazz players have followed his lead. They play with toughness.
Here's Koufos. After Alec Burks has scored, Koufos kicks to Fox. That one misses. And it's Utah the other way. Pass to Burks. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Burks has got his second basket of the night.
And really focused on establishing dominance down low. And, guys, it's working.
They have played physical. They have owned the paint. And they have built up a decent lead here in the first.
Timeout called by the Kings. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, and they were just shaky at times when it mattered most in that game, and it cost them.
You know what? They were awful offensively. Labored to score on any level.
Royce O'Neal's checked in for Utah. Here's Fox. At the elbow, it's Koufos. Smitty, you had an unbelievable career. Was there any chance or opportunity that you did not take that you wish you had?
You know, Kevin, it's three of them. One, I had a chance to be traded to the New York Knicks. I always wondered what it would be like to play in New York. They call that the Mecca. I didn't take that chance. I think second was to get a chance to play overseas at the end of my career. I think those are the two things that I wish I had a chance to go back. I would make different choices.
And that one misses. Second free throw, no good. Utah leading by 12. Burks looking around. Udo dishes to O'Neal. Exum kicks to Burks. Nice ball movement by Utah. 6 to shoot. Fox with the steal. To the middle. It's tipped. Burks against Hield. Burks finds Cephalosha. And the jam by Cephalosha.
And from the opening tip, they have been in complete control of this one.
Dominate on the court, and it's showing up on the scoreboard. Let's see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
Now, here's Fox. Now, here's Hield. And that's a foul. It's called on Thabo Cephalosha. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
.156 left here in the opening quarter.
Just sloppy basketball in that first half. They just seem a little bit out of sync.
O'Neal kicks to Cephalosha. Exum passes to Udo. Shot clock at 5. On its way from Burks for 2. And the pass to Cephalosha. Now Exum. And here is O'Neal. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Here's Hield. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists tonight. And so it's Exum with it. They'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz, leading by 12. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
I mean, they were so impressive offensively. And when you do that, that can really help you on the road.
It's one thing to play inspired defense in that situation, but to get in that kind of offensive rhythm away from home, phenomenal.
All sorts of time. Utah with the rebound. 34 seconds left here in the first quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first.
The Jazz shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Your Jazz, Royce O'Neal at the line for 2.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. And it's the Kings with the ball. It's a 13-point game. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Bielitsa kicks to Koufos. Pass to Fox. 6 on the shot clock. The feed now to Randolph. Stolen by Exum. And oh, here we go. Burks got it. A fast break chance. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
He's a regular at the free throw line. Burks knows how to put the onus on the officials.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
2 shots.
Free throw good. Burks.
The former University of Colorado alumni Burks, a solid 2-guard who can really light it up.
He hits both from the stripe. Now Fox. Sacramento again missing. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Jazz lead by 15. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. During his tenure in Utah, Coach Quinn Snyder has quickly earned the appreciation of his players, including Rudy Gobert.
It's very key to have a coach like that. He really takes everything, with heart, and he wants us to be the best defensive team in the league, as I do. And I think when the coach and the players are on the same page, usually, good things happen.
Coach Snyder doing a terrific job with his team.
Just a great tactician, and he's clearly got his guys buying in to his message.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Jazz enjoying a nice lead here.
I mean, a solid first quarter, especially looking at that plus turnover ratio.
Take care of the basketball, being disruptive on D. That combination has them out in front.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Zach Randolph is out there with Costa Koufos. And it's Bielitsa in at the 3 slot. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, the Jazz had to weather the loss of Gordon Hayward, so they need to play together to have success. Coach Quinn Snyder said, "We expect guys to put the team in front of themselves and support each other. Our strength isn't in one guy. We need each other." Kevin?
David, one thing for sure, they come to play almost every game. Thank you. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. And that's a foul. It's called on Thabo Sefolosha. That's foul number 2 for him. Labissiere is checked in for Costa Koufos.
Into the lineup of the Kings. Skal Labissiere.
Sefolosha with the steal. Exum dishes to Udo. Exum passes to Udo. Exum kicks to Sefolosha. 6 to shoot. Pass to Burks. Tries a 3. And it's Randolph with the rebound.
Well, just think what's happening here. He hasn't found his groove, yet they still hold the lead.
A pass to Fox. Goes back up. That one a little long.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
Here's Burks. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Fox. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him. Fox has got his second basket of the game. Jazz leading by 12.
De'Aaron Fox, another hyper-athletic point guard out of Kentucky. Great size at 6'4". He can impact the game at both ends.
Now, here is O'Neal. Wow, way off on that one. The Kings trail by 12. And De'Aaron Fox made his mark at Kentucky with his terrific on-ball defense. He puts a lot of pressure on you.
Yeah, I mean, he picks up 94 feet, and that's really how you set the bar for your team, with how hard you compete at the defensive end.
Now, here's Fox. Here's the teardrop, and it's good on the way in. Fox has got 4 points now in the quarter.
The beauty of the teardrop, very difficult to really contest.
Exum passes to Udo. Now, here is O'Neal. He's guarded closer. Shoots the three. Rebound by Bjelica. The Kings trail by 10. Outside Bogdanovic. Now, here's Fox. Guarded closer. And the foul on Alec Burks. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second foul. You don't want to pick up his third in this half. We'll see if they'll make a substitution or not.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Derek Favors checked in for Udo. Crowder comes in for Royce O'Neal. Mitchell, he's checked in for Burks. And Raul Neto subbed in for Exum. Bagley, he's checked in for Sacramento. And the Jazz making a change here. Gobert's checked in. Fox with it. He's got 6. Trying his luck deep. Gobert pulls it in.
And tonight he just hasn't been efficient offensively. That's a big reason why they're behind. And the thing about Mitchell, stands only about 6'3", but has a solid frame and long arms and is very quick off his feet.
And talking about Mitchell, you have the physical profile, and then you have the intangibles.
The first one, he's a highly competitive guy. The strides he's made with his shooting speaks volumes about his work ethic. Great character and very well spoken.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw dropped for Mitchell. And when it comes to big men who can really handle the basketball, there aren't many of them, but there are a few, and they're pretty good at it, the bigs.
You know, I think the best at this, and we don't consider him a big, but he's close to 7 feet, is Kevin Durant.
Right.
Handling the basketball for a big. DeMarcus Cousins is really good. You look at guys like LaMarcus Aldridge, not bad. Blake Griffin, for his size, being able to handle the basketball. We have so many guys that have that skill set, and they're 6'10" and above.
Now, here's Fox. And it's Bjelica top the key. 2 open that time, made it look too easy.
You can see there, the defender allows himself to get picked.
You know, it's all about effort. Sometimes you're going to get hit on hard screens. You just have to fight through them.
Here's Neto. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Pacers in Indianapolis. And then Favors with the dunk.
Favors using his imposing frame to rock the rim.
The Kings trail by 12. Fox kicks to Bogdanovic. Now here's Labissiere. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Outside Bogdanovic. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. To the paint. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That's his first foul. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Sacramento.
Willie Cauley-Stein.
Crowder finds Gobert, and De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Crowder feeling it out a bit. Nice ball movement by Utah. Takes a three. Clock at 4. The shot comes out. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. And Fox has it in the corner. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's the floater. And the rejection by Cauley-Stein. And here is Fox. He has 6. Kicks it to Bagley. Over Favors. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
The pass to Gobert. They get a hand on it. Here's Mitchell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mitchell's got 4 points this quarter.
It's hard to stop Donovan Mitchell from getting to his spot. The guy has everything on the offensive end.
And stolen by Favors. And stolen by Cauley-Stein. Bogdanovich up top. Covered by Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot. That misses off the backboard.
Boy, he loves that mid-range jumper. Just fails to create enough room to operate.
Passes it to Neto. It's hauled in by the Kings.
How does he miss that layup? He's too good to be doing that.
Back to Fox. Pass to Bagley. He feeds it to Cauley-Stein. 2 points. That one goes.
Punishing the smaller man inside. Just good fundamental basketball.
Well, Greg, and Willie Cauley-Stein, a live wire 7-footer.
I mean, he's got great foot speed for his size. I just like to see him really become more aggressive offensively and try to improve that skill set. But his mobility is so desirable in today's game.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Kufis comes in for Bjelica, and Hield subbed in for Bogdanovich.
Shooting 1.
And that one misses.
Well, Rudy Gobert has taken on more of a leadership role with this team.
Oh,
yes. Goodness. I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
And that last replay, courtesy of the Under Armour Hover Havoc, unleashing a little bit of chaos. Cauley-Stein passes to Kufis. On the wing, Hield. Covered by Mitchell. And stolen by Favors. Mitchell against Hield. The kick out to Crowder. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know what, I'll tell you, he's got nothing here in the second quarter after just one made shot in the first.
Shoots off the step back. Here's Fox. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Neto finds Crowder. And here is Mitchell. No good on that one. Good D by Hield. The Kings trail by 10. Pass to Bagley. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Mitchell. Cauley-Stein grabs the board. Cauley-Stein's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now, here's Fox. He's tightly guarded. He kicks to Bagley. Back to Fox. 3 on the clock. From deep three-point range, and no good that time. And so it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for Utah. Floats one up, and the layup is good. And the Jazz lead by 12.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
With this big of a deficit in the score, you think the losing team would be playing harder. Nope, the opposite.
Healed with the bucket.
I mean, defensively, you have to close out harder than that.
Here's Neto. The dish to Crowder. Mitchell against Hield. Mitchell kicks to Favors. Got it for his fourth field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And while Favors has developed his outside shot, right there in the paint is his comfort zone.
Cauley-Stein passes to Koufos, and the basket is good.
You look at that lead pass there. He just has such a great feel for the game.
Utah leading by 9. A minute 20 left in the first half. Gobert dishes to Mitchell. And Costa Koufos picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look for Utah. Cephalosha comes in for Jay Crowder, and it's Burks in for Mitchell. Zach Randolph's checked in for Sacramento. And Gobert kicks to Burks. Nice ball movement by Utah. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Neto. No good off the back of the rim. The Kings trail by 9. Now Fox. 8 points for him. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
He is a blur. I mean, Fox obviously skilled at breaking down the defense, coupled with his athleticism and size. Boy, he is a terror.
Cephalosha. Koufos with the block, and he's able to get it back. Sacramento's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Sacramento shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw, no good.
And one of the youngest rookies when he came into the NBA, Bagley reclassified in high school so he could get to college a year early.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Udo's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Royce O'Neal comes in for Derek Favors. And it's Dante Exum in for Raul Neto. And he's good on the second. We've got 28 seconds left here in the second. Exum finds Cephalosha. O'Neal with it. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. Koufos grabs the miss. Here's Bagley. And that one released in time, but no good.
Exum's defense is excellent, really willing himself to get over in time to put a hand in his man's face.
And so it's Utah in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. With Coach Quinn Snyder, Quinn, what has to happen in the second half?
Well, we got to keep getting stops and really just make plays. Make plays on the offensive end and be solid defensively. No magic.
It's a pretty simple game, right, Coach? Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it's good to have you back. You're watching the 2K Sports Halftime Show. This right here is Kenny the Jet Smith. This right here is Shaquille O'Neal. Me, I'm just Ernie. From the get-go, it was Utah that came out strong. At one point, their devastating offensive assault pushed their lead out to 15 points. They held up the intensity, and by the end of quarter one, were out in front by 15. They saw that enormous first quarter lead erode during the second quarter, but they still hold an 8-point advantage at halftime. And Shaq, what did you think about what we saw from Utah?
Well, Kenny knows about this. I used to do this to his team all the time. Take advantage of you down low. Mismatch, barbecue chicken alert, make good entry passes. That led to some good looks, obviously a lot of points. When you control the paint, Ernie, you control the game. I was the master of controlling the paint. Shaquille.
And over to Kenny now. Your take on the Kings.
Well, look, they turn the ball over way too much. You can't do that in the NBA. Teams are just too talented. You can't give them that many possessions. Don't give away the entire game just by giving up an extra few possessions here and there. These guys need to come with more precision in the second half.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side,
my brother.
The streets and buildings of Salt Lake City lit up gorgeously as we welcome you back to the action here in Utah. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him, a scoring machine here in that first half.
Defensively coming in, you know he's going to be tough to stop, but I'm still waiting to see a plan to even contain him.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. The Kings trail by 8. Favors and Gobert, the tough pair inside. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then it's Jay Crowder. And it's Neto in at the point. That's the group right now for Utah. Here's Bagley. Back to Hield. Good work defensively by Crowder. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for Utah. To the inside. Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Fox kicks to Cauley-Stein. Hield outside. Offline with his 3. Utah leading by 10. There's the pass to Favors. Passes it to Neto. Mitchell against Hield. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And being a part of one of the better draft classes of all time, Steve, I think you would agree, is Donovan Mitchell.
2017 was a deep draft. Featured tremendous talent at the top. Mitchell was a late riser on most people's boards, but still couldn't crack the top 10.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. Steve, obviously schemes evolve on both sides of the ball. Talk about some of the biggest changes that you have seen defensively since you were playing.
I think the one, Kevin, that sticks out right now, so many teams now are comfortable and are able to switch 1 through 5. You kind of switch 1 and 2s and 4 and 5s. Now you see point guards are switching on centers. And then I think also defensively right now, you see a lot of teams right now influencing guys to drive the basketball to their opposite hands. Back when we played, we kind of just played a guy straight up and then let the defense rotate, and you were in full rotation.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Neto kicks to Favors. Mitchell passes to Crowder. Here's Neto from deep. Bagley with the rebound. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
To the paint and stolen by Favors. Here's Crowder and the rejection by Cauley-Stein. Mitchell against Hield. Not going to go that time, so Utah will take it the other way.
Just 1 for 4 since the break. They are looking for better efficiency on the offensive end.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And look, you never want to see a team gut you this way. Really a good timeout.
Some of this is just a matter of toughness, a willingness to play physical inside, something we're not seeing.
And with the break here, let's look at the stats for Bagley. 13th in steals. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
As we've seen, he's a difficult defender to bring the ball up against. Quick feet, quick hands, always looking to force a mistake. And there's a whistle. That goes on Neto. That's foul number 2 for him. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Fox passes to Bagley. Back to Fox. Shot clock at 6, and it's Fox with the jam.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now, an exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, as we know, Rudy Gobert is a 7-footer with an aggressive mentality. He said some guys don't have pride, but I do, sometimes too much. Quinn Snyder said he gets angry, which I like. Whatever kind of stereotypes Americans have about the French, they don't apply. Not to him anyway, guys.
Sacre bleu! Thank you, G.A. He is indeed a fiery competitor. Shoots a fader, and the rejection by Favors.
The 7'4" arm span of Favors paying big dividends when it comes to rim protection.
And a moment to check out now what Utah has coming up. On Friday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Sunday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings.
And when you look at that Pacers matchup, on paper, you'd expect them to come away with the win, but this might be one of those trap games where they let it get away from them if they aren't focused.
And Willie Cauley-Stein gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Sacramento making some changes. Labissiere comes in for Bagley, and it's Bjelica in for De'Aaron Fox. And it's Bjelica with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul.
Outside Crowder, and Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Left side Crowder, and he comes up with the deuce. Crowder's got 10 points.
He's so strong. Jay Crowder overcoming physical defense with great power and body control.
Bogdanovich with it. He has 6. Here's Hield. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Hield. Both shots good from the stripe. NBA awards are voted on by broadcasters and writers around the NBA. Do you think that's the best way, Steve, to pick an MVP?
Well, I really think some kind of way you got to have players more involved, being able to come out and be able to pick the MVP because these are the players that are going up against these guys. I also would love to see where we have more of the defensive player of the year during the offseason, the rookie of the year in the offseason. Obviously giving out more of those awards for the playoffs as well.
And you got to, of course, beware of it becoming a popularity contest, too.
Yes, totally. The defense disrespecting his range. He goes ahead and buries it.
Jazz leading by 9. Here's Neto. Mitchell outside. Pass to Gobert. Here's Neto, covered by Hield. Kept alive. Second chance shot. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
I mean, a beautiful combination of power and concentration. Crowder as relentless as they come.
Well, last season, a tough one for Crowder. Was moved from Boston to Cleveland and then moved again over to Utah at the deadline. Also struggled mightily with his shot and just had a down year.
Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for Utah. And with Crowder, his struggles were part of why Cleveland gave up on him so easily.
And you wonder who the real Jay Crowder is, the one we saw in Cleveland or the one we saw in Boston. My guess is somewhere in the middle. I think his defense should pick back up, and we know that he can be a better scorer than he has shown the last calendar year.
Here's Hield. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Jay Crowder. The Kings have hit 4 of 8 from the free throw line so far. Folks, that's 50%. Not great work there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Exum, he's checked in for Raul Neto. And a change for the Kings. Randolph has checked in. Good on both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Utah leading by 10. Exum deciding where to go with it. Crowder with it. Labissiere's there. Crowder with it. Now guarded by Labissiere. Trains the three-pointer. 21 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Third 3 of the game for him, first in this half.
Outside, Bogdanovich kicks it to Randolph. Over Gobert. Sacramento again missing.
Nice move inside. Has the defender beat. Just fails to finish.
Exum dishes to Gobert. Sefolosha passes to Crowder. And Utah another 3.
This is what Crowder loves to do. He's out there saying, set me up, please.
Outside, Bogdanovich. And it's Bielitsa atop the key. And Bogdanovich kicks to Bielitsa. Back to Bogdanovich. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Tipped away. Sefolosha with the steal. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Cephalosha's running. Here's Mitchell. And Labissiere sends it back.
And like how aggressive Labissiere is on defense, using that wide frame to turn back shots.
Good on the shot.
Delivering these passes in tight quarters, that's tricky.
Now here's Exum. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. On the wing, Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Shoots from the baseline. No good off the front iron.
And this is a guy that can get you stops. Aggressive on the defensive end.
Also doing a good job of tracking the ball, contesting their mid-range jumper as well.
Bielitsa with the bucket. And here's Exum. Pass to Sefolosha. Outside Crowder. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Jay Crowder, he's very compact, strong build, can be a load to defend.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
At the line for 2.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First one falls for him.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Udo's checked in for Utah. Burks comes in for Mitchell. And a change for Sacramento. Kufis checked in for Labissiere. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
The contributions from Jay Crowder extremely valuable because of his defense, toughness, and switchability.
Healed against Burks. Randolph, no one around him. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Burks can't get it to go. The Kings trail by 13. Healed the pass to Bielitsa. Outside Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. Right side Randolph. Over Udo. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And a moment to see numbers for Hield. Averaging 22 points per, 3 assists and 4 rebounds. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Well, and we've seen defenses try to adjust, but he has the intelligence along with the talent, just finds new ways to beat them.
Bounce pass from Burks. Now Exum still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Puts up a 3. They get the rebound. And it's Randolph with the ball for Sacramento. Trailing by 13. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 8.
A nice job of converting, but what really makes this play, the lead pass.
Exum finds Crowder. Now Burks. Back to Crowder. And the pass to Burks. Teardrop shot. Kufis with the block. Healed against Burks. Got a piece of it. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it. The fast break chance. Can't get it to go. Now 6 of 12 from the floor.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Here's Bielitsa, covered by Sefolosha, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Sefolosha for the Jazz. O'Neal's checked in for Jay Crowder, and Raul Neto's subbed in for Dante Exum. Bagley, he's checked in for the Kings. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. .129 left to play in the third. 5 on the clock. Fox had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Sefolosha passes to Burks. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 10.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Back to Koufos. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Udo picks one up. Here we get a moment now to view the league's stingiest defenses. The Jazz, number 1.
Great defenders both individually and collectively. I mean, you can tell they really love accepting that challenge. They can stifle you at that end of the floor.
That one is off. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Utah leading by 13. Fox with the steal. And it's Bagley at the elbow. And the shot goes down. Bagley's got 5 points so far.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Neto kicks to Sefolosha. Burks the pass to O'Neal. Just 5 to shoot. From outside the arc. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Bagley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Passes it to Randall. On the wing, Hield. Burks covering. Hield with it. Shoots over Burks. And with that, the Jazz lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Hield.
I'm not entirely sure what the defensive strategy was there, but it worked poorly. He loves taking that shot.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Utah. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. We come back right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Utah leading by 9 on the court for Sacramento. Fox is at the point with Hield next to him at the 2. Koufos out there with Zach Randolph. And it's Bagley in at the 3. Jazz passing it around. And here's Sefolosha for 3. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Hield. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Yeah, one of the few bright spots for his team. I mean, he's had a very efficient offensive performance.
Overall, it hasn't been pretty for his team, but he has shot the ball well.
Burks dishes to Sefolosha. Here's Neto, guarded by Fox. Puts it up. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Sacramento. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Sunday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Utah Jazz.
And that game against the Pacers, they have that date circled. They love to compete, and they feel they can play very well against that group if they can execute.
Burks with the double team. Bagley with a wide open look. Off target from outside. Jazz leading by 7. Here's O'Neal. Another miss by Utah.
Yeah, another missed opportunity, and you can just see the frustration.
He wants to help his team, but when you're in position to finish, it's hard to turn that down.
Here's Bagley. He kicks it to Fox. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And how about the way Fox continues to improve his game? A capable scorer who also rebounds the ball well for his size, and still, though, he can improve on that perimeter jump shot.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Derek Favors checked in for the Jazz. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Sacramento. And he's good on the second. Here's Neto. Pass to Udo. Now, here is O'Neal. Tight defense on him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. And the 3-ball is good.
Because he's inconsistent from range, the defense dares him to take that shot. Bad gamble there.
Now, here's Fox. Kicks to Bagley. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 6 assists now in the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Neto finds Favors. Tipped away. It's stolen by Bagley. A pass to Fox. Trying to get open is Kufis. Fox, no good. And it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for Utah. Burks the pass to Neto. Now O'Neal. Guarded by Fox. O'Neal misses.
Uh-oh. He misses the bunny. I think he thought somebody was coming over to contest it.
And here is Fox. Back to Hield. Just 4 to shoot. Hands it from downtown. Hield's got 13 points in the second half.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
Neto kicks to Udo. Burks the pass to O'Neal. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Bagley. To the paint. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
An unforced error. I'm not sure what was he thinking.
For the Jazz, Rudy Gobert comes in for Udo. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Alec Burks. The Kings also at the sub. Lapissiere's checked in. To the paint. Here's Gobert. That shot off. The Kings trail by 4. Here's Bagley. That 3 off the mark. Here's Neto. Now the pass to O'Neal. He kicks to Mitchell. The tray. Drills it from outside. Mitchell's got 24 points.
Because he's so good at putting the ball on the floor and making plays, the 3 is going to be available to Donovan Mitchell.
Fox passes to Labissiere. Back to Fox. Shot clock at 6. Baseline try. He gets it in there.
You get the sense Fox just
improving with each game in terms of his pick and roll play, figuring out his angles, knowing when to pull and when to try to split or turn the corner.
The Jazz working the ball around now, and it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
Just active defensively here, being extremely disruptive.
You know, I love the effort just to get a hand in there. He is disrupting the offensive flow.
Crowder, he's checked in for O'Neal. The Kings also at the sub. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Labissiere. Neto surveying the floor. Shot clock at 3. They get a hand on it.
I'll tell you what, his shot's off, but the rest of the team is on. That's why they're still winning.
Bagley kicks to Fox. Outside, Bogdanovich. Stein in the post. Defended by Gobert. And with that, the Jazz lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Stein. Here's Neto, guarded by Fox. Crowder finds Favors. Outside, Crowder. Fade away. Sacramento grabs the miss. Stein's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Hield. And he overshot that one, missing.
And that was an easy one there, just a missed opportunity.
If you give it to him, he'll take that shot every time down the floor. I'm sure he's kicking himself.
The Kings trail by 3. Now Fox. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And sometimes Fox just can't be contained. I mean, he plays with so much heart and passion and terrific at scoring even when he gets bodied up.
One shot.
And it's tied up with that one. Here's Neto. Dishes it to Mitchell. Passes to Favors. Back to Mitchell. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
I like the aggressive move on the layup attempt, but the defender, he just stayed right with him.
Bogdanovich dishes to Hield. Feeds it to Bagley. Trying to get open is Hield. Bagley, no good. Utah's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. Mitchell passes to Gobert. To the wing on the left. Neto kicks to Gobert. Mitchell against Hield. 13 feet away. Good D by Hield. Kings have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the 4th and even 50%. To the middle. To take the lead. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And Utah making a change here. Cephalosha's checked in.
One shot.
I love how hard he's playing, really, since the break. All the defense can do at this point is foul him.
Jazz trail by 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the Jazz call time here.
The wheels have come off a little bit leading up to this timeout. He is taking some low percentage shots, and it's killing the flow of their offense. More motion, more ball movement, that should lead to better looks for him and for the entire team.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, De'Aaron Fox.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He got into him pretty hard. He said, we are being way too soft in there. We need some toughness, and I need some defense. No more easy baskets. Pretty strong words, guys.
And here's Cephalosha for three. The rebound by Hield.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Lets it go from deep. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
I tell you what, his accuracy has been the story of this game.
And to do it in the fourth quarter, you're trying to extend the lead. He's making that happen.
Neto kicks to Mitchell. In the corner, Cephalosha with it. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
That time, a lot of young guys would have jacked up a shot. Patience. Man flashes open. Mitchell delivers the basketball on time.
Back to Fox. It's rebounded by Neto. Neto's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Mitchell. Lets it go. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Mitchell against Hield. It counts, and the foul. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
He's really cooking right now. He's having a phenomenal half.
One shot.
Free throw drops for Hield. Mitchell with it. Yep, that one goes. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Donovan Mitchell's ready, and he knocked down one of the bigger shots of this game.
Now, here's Bagley. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Hield can't hit. Jazz trail by 4. Neto kicks to Gobert. Cephalosha passes to Mitchell. Over Hield. The rebound by Hield. Hield's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Down low. Takes it from 10. Here's Cauley Stein. Rebound, Utah. Cephalosha up top. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Count it.
The youngster is not going to buckle or fold. Donovan Mitchell is not afraid of the moment.
To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. Sacramento again missing.
No one on him. He committed to fading away. Probably could have taken more time with that shot.
Here's Mitchell to tie it up.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooting.
That's a 2 from Hield. Count it!
What more can you ask for?
Phenomenal here in the clutch. This is what fans tune in to see.
Utah calls timeout. They're behind by 4. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Hield, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the fourth. They double him with Mitchell. Stolen by Mitchell. And it's Neto, top of the key. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Failure to take care of the basketball against Donovan Mitchell, you're asking for trouble.
A terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
Sacramento with the ball. They lead by 1. Hield against Mitchell. Now here's Hield. Defense right on him. And he commits the intentional foul.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a 3-point attempt.
Utah calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. And here's Neto outside. And so it's Sacramento who scrape by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. With Zach Randolph. Zebo, what was the biggest difference tonight?
We just came out. We was more physical this game. We came out with being aggressive, and that's what we had to do. We got stops and being aggressive, and everybody contributed tonight. It was a team win.
Well, physical is who you guys are, Zach. Thanks. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later. it.